let's do some Demon Hunter things. So, Demon Hunter actually getting good cards. Nice. What was I looking at? I forget what I was looking at. Let's pick this Deeper Engineer because we know we're going to. Fel Barrage seems very, very good. Librarian, I haven't been... Like, I mean, it's fine, but I haven't been super impressed with it generally. Quicksand is unfair. I do like Berserker though. I'm surprised there's like very little sample size right now, so these data points are kind of useless. Because if you look last 14 days, this one's like over a full % above this thing. It used to be you kind of needed to take 2s, but we already have 2 2s. So I'll take some size, I guess. How much do we need card draw in this class? You know how to deal with something without taking damage might be nice. Being able to deal 4-face damage might be nice. The same exact thing that the Fel Barrage does, basically. This actually is kind of just a bad Fel Barrage. But Fel Barrage is nuts. I'll try it. Here's a weird thing. I think Dreadlord's Bite is better than Scorcher if you can trigger it. The problem with Dreadlord's Bite is that you can't always trigger the Outcast. This kind of feels right to me right now. Honestly, they're all kind of close. You could take the Lion's Guard just to try to have like a failsafe option, but just having this removal is really... I really want the 1 damage AoE, honestly. The problem with Dreadlord's Bite, especially when your class is actually... When Demon Hunter is getting good cards, I think it's hard to trigger the Outcast. Because you're going to have so much value that you're going to have good things and it's going to just be delayed. I don't know. More Fel Barrage. We're at the risk now, like we have too many. Okay, that's pretty good. I was going to say... We already have kind of a problem because our deck already has as many reactive cards as I want to have in the entire deck. And we're on pick 7. That's not actually a good thing. I guess we're taking Prestor here. Yeah. Alright, this class is really dumb right now. One of the things about the patch, I might make a video on this, talking about all the changes. One of the changes was that Prestor and a bunch of legendaries in general seem like roughly like 20% more common now. And a lot of that 20% is Prestor and Varian specifically. So you're gonna see a lot of these. Do you ever take Cultist just because potential Death Rattle synergy? I don't think so. Okay. How bad is this with Prestor? Pretty bad. I really don't want a Fury right now. We may just have to take the Royal Guard in spite of that. I mean, I could take a 2, but I already have so many 2s. I guess I only have 3 2s. It's probably still the pick. It's just so hard to get late game. Obviously, we have the Prestor, but still really hard to get late game right now. Barber does not do well in this class. Because there's no synergy for it. Having 1s is good in Demon Hunter. I used to really dislike this card, but I haven't had it really screw me yet. Famous last word. It could be kind of bad if you have like a claw machine. But you can play the combo of Taskmaster into Coordinate Strike and just rush down the 0-3. Sick combo. It's also really good Lady Prestor synergy. A 1-mana 2/3 Sarah, that's pretty OP. I think right now I want Bone Wraith. I already said, like, we already have too many reactive cards. So we also want Taunt. So I think this is actually pretty clear pick here. We don't need dragons. We have Prestor to give us dragons. I would want a 4, but this isn't... Unless we get demons, which we probably will get demons. Yo, Dark Ruse. We're back. We're back. Thanks for the 6 months in a row. Congrats on being upgraded to the bigger flame. The even bigger flame. Reminds me, I need to actually make new sub badges. I think we just take this. I regret everything. Deadeye when you don't have a turn 3 doesn't really make any sense. Because it's not like, you're not going to stick it and get any additional value because you're just going to float a mana anyway. So, I think you'd rather just start with a 1. Deadeye for Caldera Drake OTK. Shit, I should have taken it, shouldn't I? Because I actually had a Deadeye with my double Prestor deck, and I never got that combo. The problem is you have to have the Deadeye in hand, you have to not play it, and then you have to get exactly Caldera Drake after Prestor. It's very unlikely. It's supposed to be one of those things that would probably happen once a run, but then it didn't. So, yeah. I guess I'm taking this anyway. Okay. Is Fel Barrage one of the cards that they upped the offering rate of randomly? It's the highest appearing card in this class. Okay. Do not pick Fel Barrage early. Note to self. Now I know. These are cards I also don't want. I guess I could technically still use it too, but this isn't not really the 2 I want. None of these are things I want. Honestly, do we just take a Scorpid? I mean, this is obviously the best card. I guess this isn't that much worse. This doesn't really do anything for us, though. I mean, it buys us time, I guess. It's also a bad pull off for Prestor, but at least, like, it lets you get, like, maybe 1 extra turn to draw Ysera. Yeah, okay. Zero mana 2/3. That's OP. Wait, Package Runner Prestor synergy? Ooh. We're gonna get Death Rattles, right? I mean, we only have 9 more picks. I mean, it's still probably the pick regardless. There's no are there any? There's no Death Rattle dragons, right? Actually, are there any Death Rattle dragons? Because that would actually make the Piercer a lot better. I don't think there are, though. There are not. Tragic. It's kind of crappy. I want this Aggro because you really want card draw with Lady Prestor to actually draw the dragons, you know? And make it so that you don't get screwed if you miss your first 2 dragons. But we really need a 4. Because we don't have any 3s either. And missing like turn 3 and turn 4 in a row is not really a thing that works. Like at all. Like ever. I guess we have Deeper Engineer to like kind of close that somewhat. But it's not great. You really want Claw Machine right in that. If you're getting a 3 or a 4 off of this, there are no 4s. Because, you know, you'd be getting a 5. But there are no 5-drop mech. So you're just getting... You'd have to play this on 2 and then get a Yeti on 3. And you can play like a 3-4 in hero power, I guess. The point is it doesn't really work very well. I think we just have to take this. Even though I want this. These are our card draw with Claw Machine, right? There's the 4-4 mech. Well, that is true. Yo. Regium with the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I think I'm taking this. I do not like this. It has synergy with Flesh Eating Ghoul. It also has synergy with Scorcher. It doesn't have synergy with Scorcher. Okay, we still got a Deadeye. We're saved, boys. We're saved. Oh, that's actually good. Wait, that's actually insane. But I want the Deadeye. Now we have a decision. I didn't want to make a decision. I've never had a Felgorger also. It's weird that after they fix the epic bug, I get offered Felgorger for like... I think I've been offered it like once before. It's just, we kind of have to I think the Deadeye is memeing a little too hard, actually. Normally Deadeye has like a 3% higher deck win rate. But I don't have too many twos. I have like nothing but twos. I actually don't have too many is the funny thing. Because 3 of them are Fel Barrages. So I could actually use a 2 anyway. It's nice to get these out of the deck also if we've played Prestor so that we can't draw Fel Barrages instead of dragons. Yeah, again, these are going just off of the data since the patch, so there's just not a lot of data because people haven't. I think most people don't realize that Demon Hunter is the second best class right now, and people just don't like Demon Hunter in Arena. I found, so no one's picking it. So like this is actually like the significantly higher win rate card most of the time, but in this deck, Felgorger is way better than it should be. So I kind of want to try it because normally I would never pick it, but we have the Prestor. Are we trying to scumbag OTK people? I kind of want this. We'll get another one, right? It's a common. That's a good card. It's also a death rattle. It's like really, really good. Tragic. Guess we have to take this over Peasant. Peasant's really good too. That's really good. Okay, we had like so many bad picks and now we're just getting like all of the nuts all at once. It is possible. Actually, it's totally reasonable that we could actually trigger this. Because we just have to have Pursuit and either weapon. So... okay, now we have 3 weapons. Oh my god, this has Serenite Taskmaster synergy. Okay, we need the buff, not the not the weapon. I don't know that we need another one of these. As was pointed out before, we still kind of need a 2, so I think we just take a 2. Okay, I guess we take a 4. Do we want actually maybe Brewmaster? We have 4 4-drops actually. I think this basically count. It gives you a 0 mana Fel Barrage. You're a lurker and welcome back. Thank you. Guess we take this. So, what did I take? When I have the Felgorger in my hand and I draw a Caldera Drake, we will regret everything. That's the plan. Well, the trick is you just have to draw the Deeper Engineers before the Prestor, so then you get Claw Machine, and then the Claw Machine draws a dragon, which has +3/+3 and is a Ysera, and then you win. That's how you have to do it. But realistically, you just get a bunch of 2 mana 1/2 not hungry dragons, sleepy dragons, and then you regret everything. I forgot that card was in the game. Oh no. They're already throwing the legend card back opponents at us, chat. Not like this. Yeah, I was planning on coining these, that's why I kept them, but if we draw a 1-drop, I guess we'll do that. Like, I guess. Oh, great. Do we just go ham? I guess. We are now Aggro Demon Hunter. Finally getting my feet wet, indeed. Indeed. Why do bad things happen to me, chat? I haven't even done anything to deserve this yet. Okay, this is the right pick if our next 2 draws are exactly Tusk Piercer and Lady, or not Lady, Bladed Lady. Yeah, they're both ladies. I guess we take this though. Honestly, this wouldn't be terrible, but it's probably safer. I don't think I care if he hero powers me. I pass Deadeye? Dude, we're at the point where I pick the fun epic card and I get flamed for it. This is the fun epic card. Ooh. I wish I could hear power this turn. Actually, I don't. I mean, this is happening. Do we do this or do we do 2 and 2? I guess it's this. I mean, this is like actually way more stats. It's less initiative though. Because he's going to kill this. And then we have a problem. It's actually a weird choice. He's going to farm that with this also. I don't know. I think this is. Demon Hunter's good at killing warriors before they can play their dragons from Roar. The problem is we didn't get Inquisitor, which is a big part of being able to do that. And now we're against Taunt Druid. Oh no. Honestly, we could just Scorcher now. Even though we don't need to, it's just a lot of value on the board, but I guess we can wait also. No, yeah, honestly, I like Scorcher. You just trade all of this in. It's just good. Yeah, Demon Hunter, I mean, Demon Hunter has the Rogue problem. For some reason, they're more willing to give Demon Hunter their cards than they are Rogue. Well, it's because when Rogue's really good, it's really toxic too. Is the issue. But, I mean, we're playing those. But, like, Demon Hunter is like Rogue, but because their hero power is so good that they just don't need as good of cards as every other class. I think we hit. So when they actually do let Demon Hunter have really good cards, it's just unfair. Okay. Can we afford to take 5? Do we have a choice? 8 mana Brightwing. Dude, that would have been active. Oh god. This would have been 8 attack next turn. I regret everything, chat. Okay. This can generate Ysera. It's fine. It's all according to plan. This is just a detour to Ysera. You have to pay like an extra 8 mana for a 3/8. Ysera is not as good when it's 17 mana, okay. And you only get like 1.5 Ysera bodies. Okay, I think this guy has better cards than this, chat. Okay. Am I preserving this 1/1? I guess I am. I could try to snipe the poison. Guess I do that actually. If it misses, it's not the end of the world. I hate everything. Okay, we have our Brightwing next turn. Got him. Exactly where we want him. Exactly where we want him, Chad. Well, that's very good. We almost have to be mana efficient, though. I mean, we can't actually win anymore, I don't think. I mean, the next card could be Sarah, and then I guess we just try to live. Yeah, we can't really win anymore. The way we win is literally... I think we need... Okay, well, we needed to not die this turn. That was step 1. Yeah, we can't even, like... I mean, our out was going to involve, like, drawing 2 straight Yseras or something. But we can't even... Ysera doesn't even save us anymore. Hey, look, Felgorger. We are friends now. 8 mana, 7/5. Deal 4 damage. Augur. Any advice to perform better on Asia? Asia is very tough. As I'm sure that you know already. I'm not sure exactly what my advice would be, because it's a little hard. They punish you a lot more for things than the other servers do. Am I gonna waste this to try to get a death rattle? Our death rattles are... We have a claw machine. We have a performer. Should probably use 1. I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to think about the answer to that, because first of all, I haven't thought about this stuff in a week, so none of that is fresh in my mind, so I honestly don't remember. Because I probably would have had an answer a while ago, but I just don't have an answer right now. I could have sequenced this better, although I don't know that there was any draw that would have changed my play here. So the way Asia is different, people... Well, it's like the way I would describe the servers is NA is a lot of like... Not like they're terrible players, but like... NA is a lot of like... They're okay players, but they are all tryharding. They just don't tryhard particularly well. Compared to like, you know, Asia. Where Asia is like... Asia meme. People in Asia meme. But they're also really good at making it work. So it's difficult. You have to deal with a lot of bullshit is the thing. And it's not like... And the difference... Like EU people do a lot of bullshit too. But they're bad at it. So it doesn't work very well. So that's kind of the difference between the servers. Essentially. EU, you have a wider range of things to deal with, so like the people that do best on EU seem to play very safe and just, you know, outplay people more, where on NA you can just, people are playing like more refined strategies and you can just be better at them at refined strategies and beat them that way. Where on Asia you have to be able to deal with a lot of stuff. More than you do on the other servers, I think. Fel Barrage will not kill this off, right? I'm assuming it doesn't. I'm not actually 100% sure. Yeah, it's like that's the difference. Is like you see a lot of synergy decks on EU too, but people just don't know. Relatively speaking, have a worse idea what they're doing. But people in Asia know how to make it work better. It's the difference between like memeing because you don't know what you're doing and memeing because you know what you're doing and you want to have more fun, basically. You know? Okay, we don't even need to use this, so I won't. I guess I take the damage here. I wish we were pushing more damage. I mean, we've gotten a lot ahead on board, but we don't actually... Like, we're not even winning on card advantage because he hasn't spent that much. So, like, we're not even... In spite of having complete absolute board control, we're not actually winning by that much. And he has to play one late game card to just completely eat us alive. But we have a Lady Prestor, so all is well. All of our problems are solved. Okay, I guess I will take this. Normally I would trade here because this health doesn't matter, but I guess I'll take 3 damage. How you doing, -1? Yeah, Demon Hunter is doing very, Demon Hunter seems to be getting very good cards. So, and Demon Hunter doesn't need very good cards, is the thing. We were discussing this earlier. You know, I mean, I thought Demon Hunter was good before. Demon Hunter was probably my 3rd best class before the adjustments. So now if Demon Hunter's buffed, ooh. The best sequencing. Okay, I'm gonna because we got Runaway Blackwing, and it's an 8 health Runaway Blackwing, I think I'll forgive my deck for drawing Royal Guard the turn after Lady Prestor twice in a row. Because I guess in this case it's pretty good. So I guess I can't complain, right? This time. That's actually insane. Banned card, by the way. So guys, what's our strategy, by the way? How long do we wait before bringing up the why is ramming mount discoverable still question to the dev through every social media platform? How long do we wait? Reminded by having that happen to our poor opponent at 0-1. How long do we wait? Do we keep this in this deck? Maybe we do. I don't know that it's worth it. Against Priest. I mean, 4 mana 4/3 deal 4 just seems insane though. Still waiting on you, Saraban. I'm hoping we won't see as many Hunters after a while, but I mean, if Hunter stays popular, I think it's going to be higher priority, honestly, to get Ramming Mount removed than it is to get rid of Ysera. Oh, how scared are we of this thing? Wait, what buffs does Priest even have access to? Dude, I don't remember cards anymore. This is bad. When I spend this much time away from the game, what are card types spell? They don't have a lot of buffs, right? They have like the big one, right? Fortitude. That's like the only one. But they have Power Infusion too. Oh, Elec Mount. Yeah, you probably have to kill it because eventually it's gonna get Elec mounted, right? Yeah. I'll just kill it, I guess. If this wasn't a Brewmaster, you would just tempo this and not kill it immediately, but you know, this doesn't really. I kind of want to brew this, which is kind of memeing, but kind of not memeing. It might be more reasonable to just take this trade and replay it. Okay, I'm in danger of running out of Fel Barrages now. Alright, I guess we'll still try to do this. This guy is going to be very confused. I'm not sure if I should be terrified or not. Do we ever just go in here? Maybe. Probably. I feel like I have way more damage. If I just slow roll this, it probably just doesn't go well for me. Yeah, that was the 8 mana one. Because that's it. They have Elec Mount, they have Powered Fortitude, and they have Power Infusion. Probably should have expected this. Let's see what we get here. Do I play that? The other play is to just brew this and replay it. It's probably better, actually. That might be a problem. Nothing bad ever happens. Okay. I mean, I like saying nothing bad ever happens, but this is the speed at which he played this, like there is no chance nothing bad happens here. There's actually zero chance. It's gonna be an 8-8 probably. How are we dealing with an 8-8? I mean, the short answer is we're not. The long answer is I guess we have to Fel Barrage through it. That's like, we can't beat it. We actually just can't beat that card. We hope it's not. We hope it's something mid-sized. Why am I so precise in my predictions, chat? I need to learn to be less specific. I should have just not killed it, huh? We get Claw Machine, I guess. Because, like, the other option... The thing is like, I feel like this was better because you're not supposed to expect that it's literally this. Even though I was like, it's probably this, but it's not supposed to be this, right? Oh, he actually had the infusion. I don't know. Anyway. This is enough damage. Ooh, claw into claw. That's good. An awkward moment where you're almost at the point where your opponent's minion has so much health you can't even Fel Barrage it because it'll go face instead. I think it wasn't quite that bad. We can go Scorch or Pursuit here. That's pretty good. What is going on, chat? Someone answer me this question. I wish I could say I was surprised. Okay, so the strategy is we have to play the Bone Wraith so that we can play this while not actually letting him trade into it with his minion. Why? Can we stop getting Brightwing? Can we get like anything else? Like, I'll take the poison, dude. I'll take the give your opponent poison one if I could just stop getting Brightwing. We just stop getting Brightwing. I'll take a literal strict downside effect over Brightwing at this point. So Prestor has won us one game that we're already winning and has lost us 2 games. To be fair, the 2 games are already losing though. Hmm. See, because like we were talking about Asia server, right? This is exactly like this is the shit you see on Asia server really often. Like that guy completely memed going full like death rattle synergy and stuff, but because he had a high roll, like he had a little bit of a high roll. He was 1-1 with it, to be fair, but like you have to deal with people that kind of like semi-meme like that, but actually make it work, kind of. Where if you face that same opponent on like the other servers, they'll generally, you know, pick too much late game and just die. Oh. You don't think there's a deck that runs Prestor? And Constructed? That card, no. There's no world that card could see any play in Constructed right now. West Paladin? Really? How? Okay, Quest Paladin could be a very unique one. That must be uncommon though, right? Because that still doesn't even seem good. Gotta be kidding me. Remember when I didn't draft that silence? Like, we can't actually win the game's over. I have to, like, Fel Barrage his face now, I think. Am I Fel Barraging it again? I think I am, actually. Like, we can't win. Otherwise. It doesn't come back with buffs. Does it not? If it doesn't, then I shouldn't have done this. Well, I guess we're fine. Oh, that was wrong. Oh no, he has more removal. Oh my god. I still need to hit him in the face, but do I ever do this now? I think you hit face first. It's like, because you're pushing 1 extra damage, but you're also board playing yourself. Seriously. That, I hope that's lethal. Yeah, it's lethal just this way. Oh. It worked. We may have been able... I didn't realize if the ogre doesn't come back buffed, then... Which it probably doesn't, I guess. Then we might have been able to just win that game normally. But maybe not. We probably would have won normally. Do I mean, I could... It's kind of... It's not memeing that hard, to be honest. I'll try it. It's like it's kind of memeing, but it's not memeing that hard. I actually have a choice because I can just play this tank on 2, or I can brew and then play this on 3. I mean, long term, that's the other play is like marginally higher tempo, but we're gonna waste mana on that play anyway. So it might not even be better. Imagine if this was 0 and he just got a secret off it. Wow, he took that trade for me. That's surprising. Wow. This guy's like, oh, you think you're gonna be greedy, huh? I'm gonna outgreed your greed. Take that. Okay, this card looks really good right now. When your opponent brews a scoundrel, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll take one of those. Gladly. Oh no. Yeah, I'll play a 5-mana 8/8. Seems okay. Normally you'd go face, but I mean, the fact that he's a 2 damage hero power, and the fact that, you know, Fire Sale exists, yeah, it's unfortunate. Actually, I guess we played this, huh? I guess I don't want to make AoE any better than I already have, to be honest. I should just hero power over this.
Child's play.
The dark path is my destiny.
So now we're in the situation where we try to kill the mage that is doing everything in his power to not die. What's up, Aquintic? How you doing? Oh, jeez. Okay. Do we claw or do we expendable? Expendable doesn't feel amazing. I think this is fine. That is more than fine. It's 4:30 where you are? Nice. Nice. He must not have a great hand if he was willing to throw that thing away like that. Okay. Huh. I don't think I care about that enough to kill it. Not like I don't care about it, but I just don't care about it enough. If we had infinite mana, we'd have lethal. There's a world where you pursued him in the face there. to try to get him into Fel range. Barrage range. But it wouldn't have worked because of that 1-2. There's that blasted 1-2. Day off tomorrow night. So, Performer and Pursued, that's just lethal, right? Vengeance by the way, vengeance by the way, lots of vengeance, all the vengeance, more vengeance. I should probably show him lethal. Let's kill this too, I might as well. 'Cause I don't like that thing. It looked at me wrong. We can't get them with Barrage. I know, right? There's no achievement for that, is there? Is there a Barrage lethal achievement? There should be. Ooh. Dreadlord's Bite in the Outcast slot. I like that. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that's true. Yeah, most of them are not. They don't usually have, like, lethal your opponent type achievements. Might be dirigible. Dirigible might be right there, but I don't want it to be right. If you go dirigible, like, you would be planning on doing turn 3 Bone Wraith, turn 4 turn 4 dirigible Fel Barrage or something like that. I'm wondering if I just Dreadlord's Bite, because I kind of want to be able to. Well, I'm not gonna coin Claw Machine anyway with this hand. Juggernaut Cannon's lethal. Jesus. Yeah, I guess having the 5. Wait, what? Oh, the middle one was the 5? Oh, okay. If he doesn't have... The problem is he's a Warlock, so you might have Hysteria or Soul Rend. If he doesn't have Hysteria or Soul Rend, he probably just threw the game. "50-50 hero power clears. The Claw Machine is clean too. Because you get hero power and you could like even... So our hand isn't that great. We just... This is fine, right? We do a prediction. Will the opponent die before it awakens? We could. I guess we might as well. Will the Dungar awaken? Yep. Nope. 30 seconds submission period, go. I do want to play this Ghoul. I also want to play this Performer though, but like... So I wanted to play this as well. One thing about this play is that it's a little weak to... The way to beat like Soul Rend would be to Performer into here. But man, this is a... Doing this is just really tempting. Everyone believes in the no. It's almost there. Oh, that's the problem. I can't Fel Barrage now. Dude, I need him to clear his own board somehow. Imagine if I had like a 1 damage AoE or something. Okay, so I'll try to do this to push as much damage as possible while not... Or almost as much damage as possible. I'm missing a little bit of damage here. Kill that one too. At this point, do I just kill that? Yeah, screw it. Can we do triple Fel Barrage lethal? Well, not exactly in the way I'd planned, but it does work. Nice Dungar, bro. Would be a shame if somebody ate you alive. I guess the no boys in this case were the believers. People who believed that the Dungar would not survive, collectively won, or would not awaken, collectively won 100 channel points. Pogger. Next one decision. The real question is if we are ever going to actually play this on 1 and not waste it entirely. Oh wait, this works, doesn't it? Wait, that's insane. Wait, is this card OP? I never even thought about this. It better work. Holy shit. Wait, this is OP, chat. Baron's Trap are the best card ever printed. 2 mana, 2/4? It's like a 1 mana 2/4, basically. He doesn't know. He lacked critical information, chat. Using up your silence. Okay, that's even more tempting. Is it still Performer? I kind of want a Ghoul now, to be honest. The one thing is that the Ghoul's a bit weaker to True Silver. Honestly, this is really good. No, though. No. Am I gonna never play this discounted Performer? Seems like that's the world we're living in right now. Go ahead, Consecration us, I dare you. Consecration to fireball yourself in the face. And only remove 2 damage. We saved the barrage, right? Can I barrage my own Thrashers? Help? Dude, this is... Why does this keep happening? The weirdest bug. Chat, I'm running out of board space. I mean, I have sufficiently ran out of board space is what I mean to say. He actually did it, chat. That was a terrible order. He didn't want that 3 health. He didn't want that weapon either. He just didn't want it, chat. Water! Crap. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. But this is so good. We could coordinate strike and... Actually, that doesn't really... I don't want to trade. It's too good though. I don't want to trade. I really don't want to trade. They'll make a tradable weapon. Exactly. Oh my god, we got countered that. I don't like this. Ooh, we got Fel Barrage lethal though. Boom. Ooh, it even deals damage after killing the hero. I didn't realize that. What would happen if the second... Hold up. If the second Fel Barrage kills a leopard gnome, which kills you. Because both of them happened, it would probably be a tie, right? Because sometimes it would... Given that it actually showed the animation... If it kills a minion that heals, it would be the same thing if it was... If they're simultaneous, then... It wouldn't kill the enemy. How you doing, Adam? By the way. Do I ever toss this? If anything, I would probably toss one of these, actually. Probably this into this. Migraine Town? Nasty. I do not wish to hero power this turn, but I do not have much of a choice. How to lose to Paladin. Number 1, ignore a peasant. Do I plan on doing more than 30 runs as a buffer? I'm gonna have to at this point. I don't have a choice. I'm probably gonna do like, yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm gonna have to like change my strategy because, you know, if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, they, Wizard has been having issues lately with their data for leaderboards, it seems like, because it's always been a thing that there's always been like, a lot of times there's been like inconsistencies in their data. So the one leaderboard I was supposed to be on, because I only finished 30 runs on one account, but that leaderboard just didn't post. I was supposed to be number 10, but they just didn't, they lost one of the runs or something, so they just didn't put it on the leaderboard. So I'm gonna have to, if I want to be on the leaderboard, I'm gonna have to start doing more than 30, because at this point, like, it's just, otherwise, you know, just not gonna be there. Because this has happened enough times. A lot of people didn't get impacted by it. I think what happens is, honestly, I bet their data outages happen in the middle of the night. So people that don't play in the middle of the night, like, I bet people that don't play in the middle of the night didn't get impacted. A lot of the people complaining also were on EU, where, you know, EU people would be playing. EU people playing around lunchtime would be playing in the middle of the night on NA. So, you know, I bet that's part of it too. Do we go double engineer? Kind of makes sense. This actually puts just as much pressure out. I'll do it this way. much of a buffer am I planning? Well, the thing is like, I have to assume that like they're able to lose like an entire day. So even if I do 5 runs in a day, you know, they might lose that day, and then I might do 34 and still they might still not post it. So as far as I'm concerned, like, I would like to keep this taunt alive, but maybe not at the cost of playing really hard into consecration. I could just do this actually. It might be worth just burning. Let's just burn that actually. It's really awkward if I don't use that right now. More taunt. Augers. I've been doing it for a while anyway. I've been like, a lot of times I've been switching, like I've only been doing a lot of times I've been doing like 1 run on all 3 servers each day. So I kind of avoid it that way. So maybe then, but I don't know. The thing is like at this point, like I'm probably just not even gonna try to do like, you know, 30 runs anymore. Like if I can't do like 35, I'm probably just not even gonna go for. So I might essentially do what I did last time, which is, you know, whichever runs aren't, I'll do all 3 servers, and then if any, you know, if any of my averages aren't good, I just won't bother to finish them, you know, and just focus on the ones. Because if I had just done a couple extra runs on NA, I would have had a top 10 probably, right? So I might have even, there was a chance I could have gotten #1 if I had a couple good runs, you know, but I didn't go for it. I'll have to shift my strategy towards actually trying to make like 1 run, 1 server better, rather than, you know, spreading myself so wide. I think I only keep this. Keeping Fel Barrage against Hunter is probably reasonable, except for the fact we have 3 of them. Because it's not the first time. Most of the times they've, until last season, you know, this is the 2nd season in a row I've lost a 30 run stretch that didn't get posted. It's not the first time I've been impacted though, like, it was just tempting. Well, no, it's only 7 right now. It should go down to, it's not gonna be playable. The problem is I think we actually have to take this because we just don't have a play next turn. So I can't take the claw here. I would normally take the claw, but this is just way too greedy. We have a claw. Nice. It really sucks that we have to trade everything here. We don't have to, but we probably should. But it was also, I lost a top 5, or I think I lost a #6 actually. I lost a top 6 like 2 years ago also. So like they've been having data issues for a long time, I think. It's not like this is new. It's just, it appears to have gotten worse or something recently. I don't even mind that bad if it's snakes, to be honest. Oh. Okay. I could have taken the greedy trades, but I mean, I'm a little afraid he'll just play an explosive trap if I do that. Arena's probably just overseen by 2 interns. I mean, I've said this the last time. There was someone on Reddit who said some comment that was to the effect of, I bet the arena team is really small on Blizzard. And I was like, I think it's really cute to even suggest that they have a single person full-time that they have a single FTE, a single full-time employee doing arena. I admire your innocence. I truly admire it. I wish I was that innocent. In interns, it's like, I mean, an intern's like, depends on how much. An intern probably counts as like half a full-time employee, maybe. Maybe. This guy actually just ripped a rat trap, didn't he? He just ripped a turn 2. Was it turn 2? When did he play it? He ripped a really early rat trap, just hoping it would go off. Yeah, it could be cages. That would have been even more optimistic cages. Because at least rat trap might have gone off. There was no world where open the cages was ever going off this game. Remember when we almost went 1-3 with this deck? I think I blinked and then we were at 7-1. Exactly, it's strategy, right? Go into the 2-loss bracket, farm all the easy opponents. Card's really good, but I don't think it's good enough to keep. No Prestor equals win. Exactly, yeah. Took me a while for my brain to process that. I was like, yeah, exactly. Because I was gonna say, I was like, well, when every time we've drawn Prestor, we lost, and then I was like, yeah, I know. You're right, exactly. Okay, we're actually never getting value out of this Tusk Piercer outside of just the draw. That's fine, honestly. Yeah, because we haven't seen Prestor since the. We actually haven't seen it since game 3, right? We saw it all 3 of the first games, and then we just haven't seen it. Okay, what are the odds we get a playable Death Rattle? Claw Performer. 0%. I thought we had a small Death Rattle. We don't? I thought we had one small one. We actually have nothing. Okay. No. It's kind of rude. 50-50 to get Performer, which would be very good right now. It's really bad if you take the hero, if you don't hero power and you miss. It's really bad if you don't hero power and you hit even. It's really bad if you just, let's be honest, if we miss the 50-50, we probably just lose the game on the spot, right? I think we do, actually. I think we just have to hit it. I think if we draw the claw machine, I think we just lose. So okay. The fact that he used a, well, he used a Storm Strike because we did that, right? You could play the Tiger even, but I mean, we should probably be mana efficient, I guess. Kinda need to save the health anyway. Canal Slogger's, I looked at the stats, Canal Slogger got buffed super hard, so this is now the most common card in this class, so you just have to assume every... It's like back when every shaman had Walking Fountain, now it's every Shaman has this card. It's gonna be pretty annoying. I want to get this value trade, I guess. You could try to play this and hold this to try to be greedier with it, but I wish I could have done like both of these, but that's just not possible for me. At least the Royal Guard. This is the first time the Royal Guard's been good, so the entire run. We did a chat, the Royal Guard was good. What was not on the leaderboard? We were just talking about this like 2 minutes before you came in. They just did not. My only run that I actually, my only server that I finished 30 runs on, I did exactly 30 runs, and they've just, this is the second month. They've done this in the past too, and this is the second month in a row that they've just completely missed data. So, you know, it's just not much you can do about it. So like 30 runs. I'm gonna have to just do more than 30 runs from now on, I guess, because, you know, I just can't expect them to actually post accurate data, basically.
I grow impatient.
I don't really want to ping my own guys, but 2 damage shouldn't matter hypothetically. So I guess I'll do this. Also, if he does have like an AoE, this means we have something that survives, because the AoE is most likely to be 3 anyway, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, it doesn't seem like they missed a lot of, they were missing like a relatively small numbers. So like, it probably wasn't a huge impact across the board, but yeah, it's the thing is when they miss data, you know, you just don't know. So it's kind of crappy, you know, because some people probably were positively impacted. I don't think most people were, but inevitably some people must have been. It's probably just lethal, right? Okay, it wasn't lethal, chat. Close though. Because actually one of the funny things about it was, you know, part of the reason I didn't go for number 1 was because I didn't go for number 1 because I just didn't think I would realistically have gotten it with what my average was. But like, imagine what if the run they lost was one of my low win ones, you know? What if I actually had like, I had like a 7.7 something. I think I had a 7.73 over 30. What if they lost my bad run? And what if I actually had an 8 over 29? And what if I only needed like a 10-1 run to be number 1? It's possible, right? You don't know. Number 1 in our heart. Aww. I guess we're coining deep run engineer. I might just play this on 2. It's not quite as good against a demon hunter because they can hear Power of the Shield. I mean, I could also take this and then still deep run on 2. I'll go for this either way, I guess. But yeah, I might, because we could play this and then do this and this on 3. Now I don't particularly want to do that. You could play the quicksand and just get the free 1 damage down, because it might matter. Oh, that's true. I wasn't thinking about this because we could just kill it. Maybe we do have to just kill it. I want to play this for free next turn, but you know, it's probably true. It's probably just still best to just use it now. I'm like thinking about, I was thinking like this card wasn't playable, but yeah, we probably should just do it. My blinders were on. Okay, we'll draw Taskmaster. Okay, well, so much for that. Guess I play this, huh? Damn, I could have had a 4 or 5 in my hand. Tragedy. It's like everything is just not quite good enough right now, actually. It's actually really awkward. Literally we have so many options and all of them are just not quite good enough. Everything is just a little bit off. The thing is that because we have Scorcher, maybe it's okay that everything's a little bit off. Yeah, I should have decided faster. We got Claw. Because if I were him, I would play right into Scorcher. You know, I'm making the risky assumption that the opponent doesn't know that Scorcher is in our hand. Okay, he doesn't know. I mean, even just playing Performer, Barrage is basically the same, but I guess we Scorcher, huh? Actually, I can even do these. Oh, that's just better, isn't it? It's like even better. Oh, that's disgusting. That is just gross. Dude, and then he's gonna play all the 1/1s and then we Scorcher. That is insane. Hey, Plans, how you doing? Yeah. Surprised he even plays that. I guess we claw and see what happens. 4 mana claw machine, that seems fair. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's gonna be a 6/11 on 8. I guess that's good. I mean, I don't think we Fel Barrage just because we have nothing better to do. I guess it's still like marginally useful to do that. That seems fine. So you could bounce that. I mean, I don't value the weapon super highly when we have so much removal. You could do that because that would save the weapon, I guess. But, oh no, we drew Prestor. We're gonna lose, chat. Oh no. Do I just play this? I guess. It's actually pretty insane. Oh no. Ah! He's value trading us, chat. I mean, I want to play this. Do I just play this and get Salist and lose? Nothing bad ever happens, right? Do I just play this because I have nothing better to do? I guess. I'm gonna be really sad if we just died at 2 of these. And a Fury or something. Poggers. Do I want to be safer to AoE? I will trade one of the... I mean, I guess I could just do this and it's kind of both. I feel like this makes sense. I'm not going to play around exactly Inquisitor Fury, because that's like the only it would be Inquisitor Fury or Inquisitor Tuskpiercer. Like, that's literally it. That's such a precise 2-card combo. And he hasn't done anything to indicate that he has like he's been holding a second Inquisitor. I think his hand was pretty fresh too, so. Bottom of the deck, Lady Prestor. Okay, we broke the curse last game. We won with Lady Prestor. So we increased our Lady Prestor drawn win rate to 50% in this deck. So maybe it's okay. Hand of it all eats this. I think I do want to do this. I mean, this doesn't look better than Spire Tank against this, but I think this will get dealt with, right? Okay, that's just a clear if we want it. We can Tuskpiercer Barrage. I mean, I think we always Tuskpiercer, right? I can also just tempo the dirigible, honestly. I don't have to barrage that. It's probably better. I don't think we want to get baited by the corrupt on this thing. Why didn't we get Bright Wings? Too soon. Way too soon. Okay, suddenly the Fel Barrage feels really good. And I guess I want something that doesn't die to I mean, if 2 3/2s get Consect, it's really not the end of the world, but still probably better to diversify our stat lines, I guess. Or play this to try to hit Claw. That might be better. Try to hit Claw, he said. Oh, you might be able to get a taunt protected. Cool. I would have to barrage again here to get through. Which means I can't play the ghoul corrupted. Oh, I can't play it protected by taunt is what I mean. And I kind of want to. Because, Ghastly Charger is a thing. That very specifically eats the ghoul Fel Barrage play. Right on curve. It's pretty good. Let's go for this, I guess. The problem with this play is like, well, first of all, I drew last, but second of all, we are using up part of the taunt, part if not all the taunt, but if he's removing the taunt this turn, then he's using removal that could have gone into this anyway though, so. That I do believe is exactly what we're hoping for. I don't think I care about the Divine Shield quite enough to take that much worse of a trade. The odds of a Paladin having multiple removals would be pretty low. Okay, we can just Fel Barrage to snipe the 4/4. You could get the Coordinated Strike into this just to push more face damage, but I think doing this is okay. Fel Barrage literally just killed a 6-drop. So OP. No! Look at all that. Look at all that ghoul. Actually had a scale hide. Solid. Remember when we were worried about this run? Remember when we were like very close to going 1-3? And wasn't it at 1-2 that I just like fully face marked a Warlock and would have lost to any AoE in the game basically? Pepperidge Farms remembers. We could honestly keep this, but we have so many good things to draw. Like that. I have to go back and look actually. Would we have actually lost had we, because would he have killed the ghoul had we played it? I wasn't sure if he actually had enough damage on that turn. He had the scale hide, but he didn't have the consecration yet. I guess we don't know because we didn't see the other cards in his hand, so he might have, but he might not have. I'm very much a fan of playing this card early. But we have another overstatted minion to play, so I think being a little more forward with our stats probably a good idea. Not as important anymore because ramming mount, why would he not top deck that? Not quite as important because ramming mount doesn't exist anymore. What I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted. It's actually probably been really beneficial. Why would you kill that one? Weird. It's actually probably been beneficial for us that we had this Tusk Piercer because we've had a couple. I could go face there, but we've had a couple weapons removed, but they always removed our Tusk Piercer, and we have multiple other weapons, right? So. Actually probably been beneficial for us. There's not really any spell I would want to play right now, so we'll see if we get a good stat drop right now, like that, yeah. Precisely what we wanted. So as long as he doesn't have Zephyrs in his hand. Lost a pre-nerf hunter with ramming at 9 and then you faced him again at 11. That's just disgusting. Okay, I think we saved the bladed lady. Keeping a 6/1. It is a taunt protected 6/1, but still feels like a better trade to do it this way. Nice to get that thing off the board just because if someone's drafting a scale hide, they might be also drafting, you know, a dire frenzy. So that's a thing to try to disable. I think it's kind of rude. I could kill it with Bladed Lady and Hero Power. It's a little expensive. I mean, actually, I can just kill it with Warblade Hero Power with this thing and just play Scorpid. Seems okay. It's a be one off. Probably just, to be honest, I really don't have to kill this immediately. So I think I could just play this and just push damage. I could have pre-hit it, I guess. Maybe I should have pre-hit it with my face, actually. Probably not, actually. I don't think it makes sense with the board. Handed all minions. Doesn't even make that much. Yeah, he still takes this trade because, you know, we have the poison to directly threaten that thing. Oh, he has that thing too. Maybe that wasn't the right trade for him then. Yeah, also the fact that I guess I didn't realize he was going to do that, but... I mean, we're doing pretty well in value. The thing is that he might just have like a Ysera or some shit. What's up, Veritas? Ooh. Combo. Do we ever trade here? We know that his hand is 2 minions and a top deck. Do we ever trade with the minion and push face damage? Are we that constructed that we do that? It doesn't actually... Oh no, wait, it does set up lethal, right? It does actually set up lethal. I don't think so. If we lose because of that decision, I'm gonna be pissed though. Damn. Good top deck at least. We didn't 100%. It looks like he didn't have 1 damage, but okay, he would have gotten 1 damage. If we did the other play, he would have gotten some kind of removal off of this probably. Maybe not though. It's only explosive trap or a rush beast actually, because he couldn't hit it with his face either. God damn it. Okay. He wasted his good RNG. Got him.
I will fight with honor. The legion's rage pales before.
How much do we believe in the combo, chat? Coin Trapper into Performer. The most insane play ever. I don't know if I really should keep this. Oh no. Oh no. We drew a chat. Forgot to, yeah. I tend to forget to draft Package Runner. We actually were offered a Package Runner after the Lady Prestor. But I unfortunately misclicked. So I didn't pick it. Fuck. So punished. On the bright side, it doesn't look like we would have drawn any other early game anyway, so... can I afford this? No. Am I gonna take it anyway? Yeah. We have a 4-5-6, so... Just don't ask about the 9 mana card. Yeah. I think we actually... God, this is really good too. The thing about this is that this might actually block the Scorcher. I mean, we have a 5-mana claw machine, so it's probably fine, if we're being honest. The only thing is that maybe it's better to use the Bone Wraith. You want to use the weaker card first when you have a choice, if you think they're equivalent, but they might not be equivalent. In this case, they were equivalent. We got the Scorcher we wanted, so. That's bad. I kind of have to kill that. I'm like thinking like, okay, just hope he got, and then I'm not even sure what could possibly be a good hit for us. Hope he got something really understated and situational, that like hope he got like a big game hunter or something. Okay, we can kill the 7/7 actually if we want to. But we can also try to snipe with Railguard next turn. I forgot that we even had these Fel Gorgers. We haven't been drawing them at all. The thing is, I want to play this. What we could do, which I think I will do, is do this, but to protect it, play the Bone Wraith. Also, that gives us potentially a very good Railguard hit. Assuming he doesn't just play an 8/8, which he might do. Well, that might be a 9/9, I guess. But that would be fine because we have a 2/1. First, he has that. We need to draw one of our weapons, actually, is what we really need. What is the worst draw in our deck? Is there any world where it's anything other than this? If you can go Pursuit Hero Power into that, it'd be good, but that just doesn't really work right now. Yeah, no. Everything other than this sucks, I think. This is also going to be useless next turn. Yeah, I might have to trade because I'm low. I kind of hate it. Okay. Solid. Okay, well that was a thing that happened. It was pretty good to play Fel Gorger and play the Barrage, and so this thing dies. Still probably the play though. Fel Gorger, Barrage, Tiger. Has Prestor been good? It has not helped us this run. It won us 1 game and it lost us 2 games, and it hasn't done anything else. Ways of Ace Modern Mount. I don't have any mounts besides what was just came with what everything I've had. It's kind of rude. I can't even use Fel Barrage because his guy's buff. So we get expendable performers, right? It actually helps. They actually all help. Well, the way we're doing it now is we're basically relying on the Prestor to win us the game. I need to get this Prestor down. But the second I play Prestor, I die. And it's been that way for literally the entire game. Two mana. He got Mount, didn't he? I mean, our deck was never supposed to be here in the first place, so... At least. I mean, that is... I don't think I've had a deck better than his deck in my entire life, so... I don't know. That guy must have been at 11-0. But, yeah. I mean, above expected, so... How many gold is this? 360, 430. Wait, 430 gold for 11? This is more gold than I usually get for 12. Do we just need to go 11 so that we get more gold? Is that the answer?